Welcome to the Canfield Ohio Annual Toy Show. This is always held at the Canfield Fairgrounds and is always a really nice show. There are tons of Matchboxes and Hot Wheels here. We got Wishnicks, or people call them Trolls. What do we have here? Sega Genesis, one of my favorite console games ever. Vintage models. Built so many as a kid back in the 70s. Hard to find these anymore in retail stores. I've never seen this before. Car with a hitch. And then we have old Batman, vintage Batman cards. When I was a kid, we used to see these Hammer horror movies late at night. There's a chimp. Just make sure it doesn't wake up at night and rip your face off. There was an old Star Trek vintage train, which they'll sell anything to kids, I guess. I don't know what a train has to do with Star Trek. And there was the Great Galoob for $350. And here's a sea of Hot Wheels. I like this because it's industrial. You got an auger bit on the machine. School Bus had that model as a kid, and I love anything to do with cassettes. Hey, so this old Patriot, I like when they mix different eras in history. He's got like a Gatling gun and this La Muerta. I've always loved this. I've never picked it up, but should. Probably like it being a chiropractor. Frazetta Vampirella. Never really liked the body on that, so I never got it. And there's a bunch of Marvel Legends. And who doesn't love Jurassic Park, one of my favorite movies of all time? And we all love when he gets it, poison shot in his face. There you saw Hillbilly Jim and Howard the Duck, a glass from 77. That was Jimmy West, had that as a kid. And I picked up 37 Sergeant Rocks for $35. We got Heath Ledger there, Pee Wee Herman, Clarice, and Chucky, and Bride of Chucky. Good times here. Oh man, I always sucked at these because I never slowed down around the corners, which I still never do in real life. So, car always did like would spin out or fly off the track. A lot of cool old models, more vintage cars. Evel Knievel had this as a kid. I had made him do a fire jump and burned him up with lighter fluid. I didn't say that. Will the Steelers win tonight? Let me check my Ouija. Steelers jigsaw puzzle. Colonel Maddox, I think his name is, had that as a kid. Snuck under my parents' bed to see him before Christmas. I was such a bad kid. That's where they hid the presents. Hey, anybody know what these are? These little dragster things. I've never seen those before. Godzilla, one of my favorites. And I had all these Universal monsters. Those models are so hard to find. They're very expensive. I have this Galactus, the huge. So we just watched this terrible movie. What's his name? Frank Langella? Maybe, I have no idea. And albums, I can spend hours looking through those. Here's DC and Marvel Treasury editions. These are larger comic books that they made back in the 70s. Have a bunch of those. And just look at this Conan cover, Savage Sword. These covers were so good. And come on, who doesn't need Star Wars scissors? Red Sonja. I think I have that. I think I've never taken it out of the box. And I love these. This guy makes custom G.I. Joes. Makes them from different eras in history. He even made a Trump. These old motorcycle models. I used to build them as a kid. I put too much glue on them and they would melt. That's how horrible I was at model building. There's Shang-Chi. What a horrible movie. They should have kept him like that, but probably didn't want to be racist or something. Star Wars. Let's end with some cosplay. I love seeing the kids do cosplay. They have so much fun. There's the Lorax Predator. I don't know. That was some Joker nurse. And kids have fun doing. There's Michael Myers, there's Batman, of course, and I don't know, I think that's a Spider-Man, and there's Mario. Just good times at the Canfield Toy Show in Ohio. Excelsior!